Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio, let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. Good morning.
Wake your ass
It's
up.
the Man Cave Morning Show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful people.
It's the Man Cave
It's another
Morning Show.
edition of the Man Cave Morning Show. Let's clap that up.
With black coffee in
And
the
black
Yes,
coffee
with
with
black
Miss
coffee.
Glow in the morning.
With Miss Glow in the morning. I got you.
It's the Man
Got you.
Cave
Yes.
Morning Show.
Another exciting edition of the Man Cave Morning Show. It is Friday.
It's Friday.
Finally. This is my last day here for a week.
Morning Show.
Where
I'm
you
on
going,
vacation.
Norm?
Yes.
Where you think you going, Norm?
Let's clap up the vacation. Now, before we get started, let me introduce the awesome squad here. Everybody jumping the gun. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to start all the way to the far right. It's Black Coffee in the morning with Miss Glow.
Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up?
Yes.
What's up?
And to my right here, the dude that gets a little rude, especially when he's in a bad mood. We call him Deacon Wu.
Let's get it. Bang, 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 bang.
And he's sitting next to me. Wakanda for life.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever is the flamethrower.
The flamethrower.
The beautiful. The amazing.
The
Miss
flamethrower.
Jackie D. Clap
Hey,
it up.
everybody, what's good? Happy
Clap it
Friday.
up.
Good morning.
DJ Flamethrower.
Thank you so much. And you, Lisa.
I am just humbly Storm Norm the General at your service.
Yes, you are.
Salute to you all. Peace and blessings.
Yes, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't give a special shout out and love to the people watching us live right now on YouTube.
Boom.
Watching us live right now on Twitter and Periscope.
Hey,
Watching us live right now on Ustream.
Boom.
Okay.
Watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com.
For sure.
Watching us live on Facebook.
Boom.
And listening to us live on the TuneIn app. Make sure you download the TuneIn app if you don't have it, people. Salute and good morning. And you know we got to give some FB love to the
Of course.
peoples.
Always.
Yes, let's give some FB love to the peoples. Good morning, Brenda Hobbs. Good morning,
Good
Lucretia
morning.
Taylor Johnson. Good morning, Vereen Brown. Good morning, Derek Green. What's up, fam? Good morning, Pierre Parker. What's up, bruh? Good morning, Julius Gray. Good morning, Paul Joseph Williams. Good morning, Anthony Ferg Curry. Good morning. I can't pronounce your name, but good morning, Patricia Shell Gibbons. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Kim Ebron. Good morning, Phyllis Evans. Good morning, Washington Fred. Good morning, Joanne Esau. Yes, Lady Pearl. Good morning, Ebony Johnson. Good morning, Curtis Copples. So good morning to all you beautiful people. Salute to y'all. Yes.
I'm sorry, y'all. I keep cleaning my glasses.
That's all right. That's you. You're getting older. We gotta clean. That's what we do. That's one of our favorite pastimes.
I think I'm going to clean
When you
my
pass 40,
spectacles as well.
when you pass 40, one of your favorite pastimes is
wisdom.
cleaning your glasses.
So sorry.
All
I'm just
right.
like,
Clean
keep
my
rubbing
glasses so I
on
can
it.
see.
So let me do mine.
Can't see without them.
Oh, you need to join the
We
crowd.
all cleaning our glasses right now. Everybody except Glove.
Oh my gosh. Look,
That's
I got
because she
some
got
in my
them young guys.
Nah, I got some in my backpack.
Our guest is like, I cleaned mine already before I can't join you.
She already on it. She already on it.
Yes,
I can't
but
do this right now.
in the building we have a special guest, and you know we're gonna be talking about some things. But what's going on in the world, man? I heard about a story that we reported
Yes.
last week, and when we was talking about the young lady that
was arrested.
Was being arrested, but all the police officers drew guns on her, and we was like, why are they doing that to her, and why and everything. Everybody's jumping the gun like these daggone police. Comes to find out, comes to find out she was a kidnapper.
She was a part of a kidnapping gang.
And people only saw that one clip.
And we went ham.
Yeah, and they went ham.
But
that's why I said, wait a minute.
To your credit, you did say, wait a minute, we don't know the whole story.
Exactly.
And Norm didn't know, other than what we saw. We all saw the video at the same time. So he didn't know. He was like, wait, we're all jumping the gun.
Because
we don't know what happened.
Yeah, social media sometimes will just show you a piece of something without giving you the whole in its entirety. You jump the gun, you make all these come to these conclusions. Oh, the police is this, the police is that. But in this case, the police was doing their job.
Can I get the "you big dumb" sound effect for myself?
Yeah, because you thought there's another case of injustice.
The racist police, the white man. Listen, this chick. Yo.
And it wasn't even like that. This was the clip we ran.
Kidnapped somebody, son.
This was the clip we ran last week.
And I was right.
She looks like the most unharmful person. Look at her. She's scared for her life. Look. That is unnecessary. Wow. Wow, really? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guns pointed at this woman, at this unarmed black woman. The corner of La Cienega.
Clap the video up, and the reason I'm gonna clap the video up because thank God for the power of being able to take videos and make us aware. But this is the thing. What happened was we went by what they were saying in the video. So the video, he's like, wow, why are they doing this? We had no clue why, and I think Norm has the actual story of what happened, right?
Yeah, we'll run a piece of it. We'll run a piece of it right now. So again, if you just joined us, you're on the Man Cave Morning Show, WBKS1.com, BKS1 Radio ENT on Twitter, Periscope, and BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. So just keep it locked. We're going to be coming up with our special guest. We got Lady T in the building. So let's clap it up for Lady T. She's in the building. We're going to talk to her.
Black entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Black woman magic.
As soon as we finish up on this story right here. So here's the whole full story. What happened?
Yes.
What happened was.
What happened?
Woman arrested in viral video was wanted for kidnapping actors. It was a stunning scene that outraged a California community. A seemingly harmless woman, held at gunpoint by 5 police officers during a dramatic traffic stop. But now a story even more shocking has emerged, revealing the woman was allegedly involved in the kidnapping of 2 Los Angeles actors. It sounds like a scene out of a Hollywood movie. 2 actors, captured for a ransom scheme, pistol-whipped and dragged into a car, leaving behind only a trail of blood. Daisy McCracken and Joseph Capone were allegedly kidnapped from McCracken's home on May 3, 2017 by Keith Andre Stewart and John A. Jones. Amber Neal, the woman who was arrested at the Inglewood Starbucks on Monday, was also allegedly involved. Stewart and Jones allegedly pistol-whipped Capone and dragged him to a car before forcing McCracken in as well and covering both of their heads with black hoods. They drove to Jones' home in Compton, where Capone would be tortured for 30 hours, according to an indictment obtained by New York Daily News. Compton was allegedly stripped naked, beaten, punched, kicked, and held in a bathroom without food for more than a day. He was also allegedly assaulted with a semi-automatic firearm by Stewart. Meanwhile, Jones and Neal allegedly
This is the innocent.
My God.
The innocent young girl that we thought was.
No. That I thought. Let's get it right.
That you
Let's
thought.
get it right.
That's why I said don't jump to conclusions.
No, I was like, Norm, the man got your mind. You can't see what's going on here, Norm.
Yeah.
Well, you don't understand, Norm? Your mind is cloudy with racism, man.
On the fence, because I was like, okay, what exactly did she do to warrant this? And thank God she lived to tell the story, right?
Yeah, because she could have went.
That's what I was thinking. So, but once I realized what she had done, I was like, oh, I stand corrected.
Never mind.
She into kidnapping, and then the dummy, they so stupid. Let me tell you how stupid they were. They had them give them a check. You want? I mean, dude, you got to go to the bank to cash it. It got to go in somebody's account. You're a dummy. No, give me unmarked bills.
Let me tell you something.
And drop off spot. And I'm not picking it up.
If I'm going to kidnap America's sweetheart, which is a white woman.
Dummy with red hair.
A white woman with red hair. That's
crazy.
Right underneath blonde hair, blue eyes. Least I'm going to do is get cash.
Give me in a duffel bag in a park, and I'm gonna send a little kid, because all I gotta do is give him $10. He gonna go pick up the bag, and I'm out.
They dumbass probably
I already thought about
trying to cash the check at the check cashing place. At the swap meet.
Dummies.
Dumbass.
Dumb. And this happened in 2017. This happened last year.
Black crime, man.
This happened last May.
Black crime, man.
Look,
yes,
you were
okay,
wrong.
I got it for you.
Police was right. You were wrong. Now,
let's hear it.
Hey.
You big dummy. You Listen.
Yes.
Cannot jump the gun.
Yes.
But next week, when it's another police video, I'm going in again. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Enough to
And
say
he
I'm
won't,
wrong,
Fred
fam.
won't stop. He won't stop.
Nope.
Black
Is
Coffee
it
in the
over?
morning
Stupid.
with Miss Glow.
What's up?
Stop it. Thank you. I stopped it.
What random facts you
I got some random facts of the day, yo. You know, I gotta keep it a little light for y'all.
Yes.
But I just want to let y'all know. Here's some random facts of the day. First off, anybody used to watch the Muppet Show?
I love the Muppets.
The Muppet Show was banned from the Arabian TV because it had a pig as a character. Apparently, that's offensive.
Wow.
Oh.
The sign.
Well,
Streets in Japan do not have names. Only
how you get
symbols.
around?
I don't know. That's why I live out here. See, that's why I'm from Jersey. See?
Okay.
And also, people that suffer from gum disease are twice as likely to have a stroke or a heart attack.
I believe that.
Go get your teeth
What?
fixed.
I believe that.
Real
It's
talk.
something called like pyorrhea too. I don't know
So
if
if you
anybody's
got
ever heard of it. Pyorrhea, that's when you
gingivitis,
lose
you
all
gonna
your
die or
teeth.
something?
True.
Yeah, it's
Like-
true.
I just thought your breath stank. That's all.
No, you
That
gotta
was
floss. You
Yeah,
gotta get
floss.
that. Ugh.
cancer
Get your
on you.
floss.
Ew.
Get that
You know, when I
press.
smell your breath, I feel like I'm gonna die. But I did not know that it was
Hot breath.
like,
Smell
yeah, well,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Listen.
yeah.
Listen.
Hold on, I'm sorry, JJ. You know, you get on the mic after the show, you be like,
And you
who's on the mic?
Yo, you ever still smell their breath like 2 shows later? Like, nah.
Yo,
like,
wipe
that's
the mic
crazy.
off when you leave my studio, partner.
You ever do
Yes.
one of these?
Huh? I said
Listen.
it. I said it for general.
Someone's breath like this.
Now we
and
gonna
you
move
just
on.
sit back,
Hot pyorrhea breath,
just sit back. and
garbage
be like,
breath, yuck mouth
I
breath.
cannot. Nasty.
So thanks for that random fact.
Listen, listen.
This is what happened.
If my breath stink or
All
you
right.
smell my armpits, let me know if you love me.
Be a friend.
All right.
Let us know.
Go ahead, Norm. Norm, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Be a friend.
So, yes. So we're going to introduce our guest right now. She's in the building.
Yeah.
Goes by the name of Sharon Lady T Levy. Levy? There you go. Sharon Lady T Levy. Let's clap it up for her.
Of course.
All right. And you can speak into that mic right there. And first, tell the world who you are, what you do, and how long you've been doing what you do.
And I've been doing, my company's Taking Tea in Style, first and foremost. I've been doing tea parties, tea education. I'm certified in tea through the Tea Association. And I just love bringing people together through tea.
Oh, okay. Wow.
What is the Tea Association?
Look, you.
The
Tea
Tea Association is an organization that basically they monitor how tea is imported, exported, making
Okay.
sure that all of that is done correctly. But they're also working with scientists to study tea and things like that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, question: what made you get into this?
Well, I'm from the island, and we grew up drinking tea every day, mostly herbal teas.
What
like
island is that,
peppermint.
sis?
Huh?
What island is that?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yes.
Respect.
Jamaica.
Yeah, Ira.
Home of the Prophet Bob Marley.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, don't forget, same boat.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's always the argument. Who's bigger, Boat or Bob
Yes,
Marley?
yes, that's true. That's
All
true.
right.
Mhm.
So when you got into this and then you became certified?
Yes.
Because I honestly never even heard of that. So
I was shocked too, you know.
Yeah.
But when I was studying and looking online for, you know, how can I really improve what I do, since I was so passionate about the whole tea drinking process. Then I found out through the Tea Association they had a specialty tea institute which does all the education.
Oh.
So yeah, you just take the classes, take the test, get certified, and yes, I do a lot of studying about it, you know, because I just want to make sure that the education I can empower people through tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have another question, like a little sidebar question. I already have a raspy voice, but I suffer a lot from like stress on my voice because here we do a lot of talking and I talk anyway. But someone said to me, if you drink tea, it will help. So is that a myth or is that the truth?
No, it depends on each person. Everything doesn't work for everyone.
Okay.
But I do feel like when I do drink tea, it does soothe, you know, my voice.
Okay.
As well. So you have to just try different things. I would say you can either do a hot tea or you can do a cold tea.
I had a hot tea right before I came in here. And I can honestly say, I put a little bit of lemon in there.
Yes.
They didn't have honey. So I put a little bit of lemon. And I can honestly say that compared to yesterday and the day before, it's much better.
Yeah.
It's on the mend.
Right.
So I was just wondering, like, is that a myth or, you know, is it the stuff that I'm putting in the tea or is it just the tea itself?
Yeah, I think it's a tea plus the lemon because lemon also, you know, helps you as well.
Yeah, because it's acidic.
Right.
Okay.
So
yes, go ahead,
certain teas have certain medicinal purposes. And
right.
Some can put you to sleep or wake you up or all that other.
Yeah.
So you're into all that.
And it really depends on the person as well because some things don't work for people. Like some people say, you know, caffeine and coffee helps them stay awake. You know, I had coffee. It doesn't help me either way. So,
right.
You know, everything really works differently for everybody. But the herbal teas really are good for you.
So let's talk about the cultural aspects of having tea and why would you think that it's important for young people to get back to certain cultural ideals?
Yeah, I definitely believe in the cultural part of tea. Just people coming together to celebrate each other, to learn about each other. That's really what I do with tea. It really relaxes your mind. It relaxes and soothes your soul. And I always say it opens your mind to new possibilities. Look at movies, look at television. You see people having these conversations over tea. And I think it just helps you to really open up and learn more about people. So I think if we all slow down for a minute, because we're all fast. Everything is fast paced today. You know, you got the microwave, you got people running here, running there, we're always on our phones.
Right.
Take a minute to breathe, take it down a notch. That is so important, you know?
Absolutely. I got this clip here, and I'm going to run the clip, and you explain to us more about Lady T and what you do.
Okay.
Hey, it's your girl Lady T. If you're gonna do a tea party, do it elegantly or don't do it at all. Give us a call at 800-TEA-8086.
What are you eating?
I'm eating a chocolate almond croissant.
Okay, nice.
Delicious.
Wonderful.
With lemon curd. Yummy.
Yummy. Enjoy.
Hey, it's your girl Lady T. If you're gonna do a tea party,
I see you, sister. I see you.
Tea is for everybody.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So let me ask you. So what we was watching right there, you was showing the different tea parties you have. What goes along with the tea? I seen she had some pastries and everything like that. Did you bring any tea for us?
Well, I do have some tea. I just didn't know it's gonna be for you, so I ain't bring four teacups.
We just see one teacup over there.
We got cups.
She
can make it work.
I can give you some.
We can make it work.
Nah, we messing with you.
You should have said it's gonna be 4 people. I would have brought 4 teacups. I only got 2. Got the other one in the back for Norm.
So I have a question, and I'm gonna answer because I don't drink coffee, and shout out to the ones who do.
I don't drink coffee.
I am definitely a tea person.
Me too.
So
Me too.
I have a question. Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, who's vibrating? So I have a question. With tea, because I'm probably like a lot of the people who are watching and listening are not so much educated, I want to say, on different teas, because I go to the store and I say, yep, just give me that box right there. Right. So is it like wine? Whereas wine has to be, certain wines go with this dish, certain wines go with that dish, or it doesn't matter?
Well, things are going to be better drinking certain teas with certain foods. Okay. So yeah, like green tea, you would probably use it like for Chinese food. Okay. And there's different things, but you don't really have to. Like me, I try to make it complement what I'm doing, but it's not like you have to. Okay. But I will say you definitely have to use a fine china teacup when you're drinking your tea. You don't want to use a mug. You don't want to use plastic or paper. That's just not what I teach when I teach people about the whole tea experience. It's not just the tea, it's the tea experience.
So do the ladies like coming there and dressing up? Because we all like to dress up with the fascinators. Yes. You get to put the pearls on. You get to put on your Sunday's best. Yes. Do they enjoy that? And is that like bridging women together, and whether it's black culture or whether it's brown culture? How do you decide when you do your tea parties? How do you decide who's coming? Do you send out like RSVPs? How do you do that?
Well, I would say most of the tea parties that I do, people hire me. Okay. So I have a lot of different cultures. I've done Asian, I've done Indian, I've done black, I've done white. I do a lot of those. But then also Taking Tea in Style does put on tea events, and we do like a diversity in culture where different cultures are coming, and we start everything we do. We start with tea. Even if it's a workshop, we start with tea. Nice. Because people come together, they're sitting down, they're mingling, they're getting to know each other. And then I'm sorry about that. And then they're now relaxed, and now they can learn. And so the diversity in culture, in which I love doing that one the most, because all the craziness going on in this world, I just feel like, we all need to learn about each other's cultures. When you learn about the culture, you can understand it, you're going to accept it, and then you're going to respect each other.
Now, speaking to my co-host, who's such a girl, I guess I committed a sin because I drink tea out of a big old mug with a book and my baseball cap on a cold winter's day. So, is there such thing as a male tea party? Like, do you cater to men at all?
I sure do. I've done father and son tea.
Father and son tea?
Oh, yes. And then there's mentors tea.
Do we got to drink out of the little cup with the little, or can we get a masculine?
You get a mug.
With the New York Giants mug on there. No,
honestly, I've had men at my tea party as well, of all cultures, and they really enjoy it. They're not looking at really necessarily the cup. It's just the experience for them. Of course, I have bigger china for the men, and I do have plain. I have a lot of different variety, floral,
Forget what he said.
No. Men really enjoy it. Men really enjoy it.
I drink my tea like this. I drink my tea.
No, but it ain't no pinkies out. I'm sorry.
I have a question. Right?
There was some great poupon, but of course.
Grown up, like my mom, she's really a girly girl. She's into tea parties and things, right? So when I was growing up, they put us in like pageants, and we had to go to these high teas, and they used to do etiquette classes like simultaneously. Now the funniest thing is like my pinky literally is stuck up because they used to walk around like the old school teachers would pop you with the ruler. They used to pluck, like they pluck your pinkies. So I want to know, like, do you do like etiquette class as well while you're doing these teas? Like, what's your ultimate tea experience?
Yes, I actually do social etiquette and dining skill workshops as well. Nice. And as part of that, it depends on people, because I give people options. Today people want options. So, I might do just a plain social etiquette and dining skills where they're learning how to set the table, how to have conversations around the table. But also some people do want to have the tea party at the end, which I think that's the best way to do it. Because now they can actually practice what to do with the napkin, and just partaking and having conversations.
And I think that is so interesting because going out to a lot of formal events, even for me lately, like all that stuff that like I was taught at a very young age, I use even now. Okay, when you go out, you have 2 forks, 2 spoons, 2 knives, and some people literally just think they have all this extra silverware on the table, and they don't realize that hey, you have a salad fork and a dinner fork and a dessert spoon and a teaspoon, and it's so deep because you'll see like people at the table. It's really funny to watch, and they're like fumbling and they're like looking, and then you get the people that put their napkin up here, and it's supposed to go on your lap. This tells me I'm messy. Like it's really funny. Like so,
like you at Joe's Crab Shack.
Yeah, like I'm about to go crack some crabs. And you're at like this ballroom, you know, and you're like, okay, all right now.
So let me ask you this, right? So in the world we live in today, how important do you think it is that young ladies, right, participate in like maybe networking events that you give, you know, for etiquette classes or whatever? Because I know it's needed.
It is so needed. People don't want to spend the money though. They'll send their kids, you know, to great adventures and pay that big ticket price. But something as simple as an etiquette workshop that's going to be, you know, so important for their kids the rest of their lives, they don't want to do that. It's like it's almost pulling teeth for people to pay for some of these things, and it kind of it's shocking to me.
But guess what? They all got these.
$1,000
phones.
Yes.
They can't set a table.
I know. And it's a shame.
All joking aside, you know, my grandmother had china with
the rim around.
The gold rim around. And for Thanksgiving, we used to have to set the table and the different forks, the different spoons. And I really do believe, joking aside, that's a lost art. And when you're doing business and you're breaking bread and trying to cut a deal like he does, you cannot be going in there
with your napkin.
And this is something that my grandmother taught me how to do.
Yeah.
And it just kind of kicks back in when I'm in certain settings. And we're doing our children a disservice by not teaching them and introducing them to Lady T so that they can learn the social etiquette, because that's how business is done. That in the golf course.
But I have a question though, like dealing with the tea as well. You do etiquette, which I think is amazing, because like everyone totally agrees that our youth do need that. And with you doing that, how do you connect the two? Because remember they used to do cotillions?
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
I can't even tell you. These young girls don't even know about that, and these young men. So how would you, if you were to do something like that? Because even young men can learn etiquette as well, and it's just not a girly thing.
Right.
You know, it's something that is, like you said, a lost art. A lost. It's like a cultural thing. You know, as being brown people, black people, we don't think about stuff like that. You know, because a lot of the grandmothers nowadays are out trying to pop it like it's hot and being thoughts. You understand? So the young women aren't learning. And if you have women who are teaching other young women to, hey, this is what you should do, this is what you shouldn't do, I don't understand why you wouldn't pay for that. We pay for so many other things.
Right. And I do, like I said, girls and boys.
Yes.
Like right now I'm doing a 5-week workshop at Youth Build. It's Isles Youth Build in Trenton. And it's boys, it's young men and young women.
Nice.
And I start every session with tea, and they actually look forward. They're like, well, what tea are we having today? You know?
So
and what I also do is I have the china, and I tell people, select what makes, you know, what's your personality today, and they feel special. And that's what I'm all about, making people feel special first.
Nice.
And then educate them.
Nice.
Because if you don't feel special, you know what I'm saying? You have to feel special about who you are, love who you are, and then from there, everything else is possible.
So every time I drink me a cup of tea, god darn it, I'm gonna be like, I'm special.
You feel special.
Yes, every time.
So tell me about what's going on right here.
Oh man, I am so excited to be one of the 3 women in New Jersey that won the SCORE Sam's Club competition a few months ago.
Congratulations.
Yes, out of 1,100 entrepreneurs around the country, they selected 102. And we actually we had an all-inclusive airfare, hotel, and training in Reno, Nevada. It was really amazing. One of my girls, Missouri, she also won from New Jersey. So 2 really good friends winning the same competition, that blew me away. So we were excited, and Now we're fending to try to get, they're only going to have 3 $15,000 awards,
Right.
which I'm still now competing for. So
Nice.
this has been amazing.
One of the things that we do here on this show is we bring education to the masses, culture to the masses. So what do you have to say to getting your skill set to people in the inner cities?
I just think that people have to look at their kids and say that they are special. Because for me, too, it's not only about teaching the young man or the young woman. I really believe that the whole family should be educated, because you teach the kids, sometimes their parents don't know. So
Right.
who is going to now reinstill it at home? So I just think that if we can get the families coming to the table, even if you know it, right? Like you said, you were taught that. But now just coming together and bonding and learning together, they just have to start doing that. That's the key to success for everyone. Like you said, you know, when you're going to sit at the table, you have to know and be ready.
Yes.
So a lot of times these kids were like, when they're sitting there the first time, they're like, well, why am I doing this? What's the purpose? I said, you might not see it now. I said, but trust me, no matter what position you want, I don't care if you're a street sweeper
Right.
or you're a big executive, you have to learn these things.
Yeah,
knowing
you'll be
how
judged.
to dress,
Right.
knowing all these things are so important.
Right,
and,
right.
you know, knowing how to set the table and which fork to use, it's important, because
Absolutely.
if your potential employer takes you out for lunch
Yes.
or dinner
Yes.
and you don't know how to do it, how can they send you out to go get another deal
To
with someone
represent
else?
the company.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, so it's
True
important.
indeed.
It's very important.
Yeah, definitely let's clap that up.
Yeah.
So now, how often do you do events like networking events, and where can people contact you at?
Yeah, I'm always doing events. You can contact me at my 800 number, 844-4LUXTEA. That's Lux T. And my website is www.takingtinstyle.com. I'm on Facebook, Instagram as Lady T TV.
Okay. I'm quite sure some of our listeners would definitely like you to come in and host a tea party
Right.
and everything. And again, if you got young daughters and nieces or whatever, they need some etiquette. You know, you think they don't,
They do.
but they do. They need some etiquette training, some etiquette classes. So,
Yes.
I'm gonna leave it right there. I ain't gonna try. But I've seen some of these young ladies out here at restaurants, and
It's interesting.
man,
It's
Bruh.
interesting.
Who
bro, I'm like,
raised
if
you?
that was my daughter,
Some home
Clock 'em-
training.
just clock 'em
Yeah,
one.
that's the truth. That is
oh
really
my
true.
god,
To see young ladies like that.
yeah, girl, I was with their hand, I was just, you know what I'm saying, like this,
crazy.
whatever.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, that salad looked good. They take the big fork, like, yo, use the salad fork.
Eating out of other people's plates, eating with their hands,
Taking the beverage cup.
I can't.
food particles dripping down their dress.
Use a napkin.
the
They be
pearls.
like, oh my god, this chicken's so good. So good.
They whole sleeve this napkin.
Ma.
stand you.
My grandmother's turning over in her grave.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Let's get our children back up to par. That's
Yes,
Agreed.
yes, we
That's all.
appreciate this.
That's
This
all.
is great for a Friday. You know, the weekend is here. Just to let everyone know that it's great. It's good for
let's
you.
be
I love
honest.
it.
How many of us are mad right now that we don't have a cup of tea? Right?
Yeah, I'm rather upset.
I'm not upset that I don't have.
So that
no
means we're
time.
gonna
You get some
come
tea.
back.
You will give us some.
Does that mean we're gonna have to invite her back just to
Yes,
get some
yes,
tea?
yes.
We're
Get
gonna have to
some
have a
tea.
tea party here.
All right.
Yes,
all
we
right.
have to
So
have a
that
tea
means I
party
can
here.
come in my fascinator.
Come on, fascinated.
And
Or
wear
you
the
can
big
come
hat.
hip hop, however you want
Nope.
to roll.
Got to do my
You know?
fascinator
Big
with my
hat.
pearls.
It's fun
Long
for different
gloves.
people,
Yes.
different ways.
Long gloves. You're such a girl.
Yo,
Yes.
when's the last time? I'm just curious. Well, when's the last time you put on a tie?
Oh,
Been a while.
Let's come up in here one day with
Yes.
a tie, right? And the ladies
Been a
come up
while.
in here all dressed up. We do it on a
Sure.
Friday too, so
Been a while.
Glow could get down with it. And
Haters
everything.
got dust on them.
We come up in here and just dressed up and everything, and you know,
Yeah,
I could
I'm with
throw on a suit, bruh.
I can't.
That's what I'm saying.
It's been a while.
Y'all might
in my
want
closet
me to
collecting
come
dust.
back every Friday to, you know, serve you some tea as you talk.
So
Yeah.
let's make that happen.
Yeah.
So how about it? Look, not next Friday because I'll still be on vacation in Mexico. You know I had to say that, right? 'Cause
Yes.
I will be away in Mexico because there's no Man Cave Morning Show next week, right?
No.
Yes.
So I'll be on vacation. And
So
then
that
when-
means we're on
the
vacation.
following Friday. No, y'all really don't have to be, but you know, I was just waiting to see. No, we still want
I
to do the
was
show,
about
but
to
everybody's
like,
like, we
wait
with
a
it. That was a little CEO thing. They knew I was taking off. So
it was a setup.
Yeah, it was actually a setup.
Boss man.
Soups is like, yeah, let's see how many he's still gonna, do the shows. But all right, so the following Friday, we'll invite you back. I'll hit you up. So again, we're talking to Sharon Lady T Levy, and again, you can follow her on her website at
www.takingtinstyle.com.
Yes, and please go and support her, and again, hit her up. She'll come and do your tea party.
I travel everywhere.
Yes, I heard that. We want to thank you for coming on the Man Cave Morning Show and Black Coffee with Miss Glow in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes, let's clap it up. Lady T.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes. All right, I'm sitting there. I'm fiending for some tea right now. See, wasn't even right. Shout out to Patricia. She's on the check. She said, "I love to see how a small business owner, Lady T, is growing her passion into her profession. She is definitely winning." That's what Patricia Collins Roach said.
Nice.
What's up, Soups?
And then you got a lot of people talking about tea and the great health effects to tea. And Juanita Caring Hearts, she said, we were taught proper etiquette and hygiene at church, Girl Scouts camp, and at home.
Yes.
It's very needed.
Yes.
What you do.
Yes.
So you're getting a lot of love here on the Facebook. Somebody said it's very important to have etiquette classes. So you're getting a lot of people that's ride with what you do.
Black coffee to black tea.
Yeah.
We done switch it up on a Friday.
Black tea in the morning.
Tea in the morning.
Get that new logo popping.
I gotta get a new logo now.
Too black, too strong.
Black tea in the morning with Miss Glow and Lady T.
Like integrated is my tea.
On the Man Cave Morning Show.
Hey.
Only on the Man Cave.
Yes. So again, we want to thank you for coming out. And now, once you come here once, you family to the Man Cave Morning Show.
All right.
And Black Coffee in the Morning. So again, we want to thank you for coming on. Go support Sharon Lady T Levy. Yes. Yeah, we got to have a tea party anyway.
Black entrepreneurship, black excellence.
Yes. So again, clap it up for her. We thank her for coming on.
All right.
We're going to get into that topic. I see y'all want to get into that topic. And what is the topic?
So
man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Okay. So the first one is imitation. That's supposed to be secret? What?
Huh?
What? Sincere, excuse me. Sincere. Put my glasses on.
Is imitation the sincerest form of flattery?
Is imitation the sincerest form of flattery?
That's one topic. The second one. What would you do if your mate told you they don't love you anymore? That was from
yesterday. And we're going to go into that second one first.
That was from yesterday.
We're going to the second one because that was from yesterday.
Yes. And we promised you all that we would get to it.
Okay.
So you come home from work, right? Ooh. Come home from work, and then your mate, your mate, your fiance, whatever, just says, "I don't love you anymore. I just don't love you anymore." How would you handle that?
How would I handle it? Well, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I probably wouldn't even ask questions, and I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't ask questions. Because once you put it up here, you done thought about it. We probably have been through some things, and I'm not asking any questions. I'm not why, and no, I'm like, okay,
I'm out.
So what do you want to do? Where are we going from here? And are you sure? That's the only question I'm gonna ask. Are you sure you want to do this? And if they hit me with the yes, okay, thank you. Thank you for being honest with me. I would never, ever be mad at someone for honesty. You lie to me, we have a problem.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just me.
Yeah. I don't even think I would ask if you're sure. Because for you to come out and make a broad statement like that.
Yeah.
You already made up your mind. I'm good. Listen, I'm good.
Yes.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Deuces, I'm out.
And I know people are probably like, that's cold. No, that's life. I mean, if you thought it, that's how you felt, and I'm okay with that. I'm a big girl. Yeah.
As a man, I'm very literal. Sometimes women say things because they want to test you or see where you are. Right. When you need to watch your mouth, because when you make a statement like that, I'm assuming that's what you mean, and I'm going to act accordingly.
Yes.
Right. So for you to you didn't come to me and say we have problems, we need to talk. I'm feeling some type of way. You're saying I don't love you. Again, thank you. At the age that I am now, don't let the doorknob hit your ass on the way out. Now, back in the day, devastated, crying in my teeth, this and the other, but I done been through this rodeo before. The fact that you put it out of your mouth, that you said it, denotes intention.
Yes.
You can think whatever you want. I can't stand you. You get on my nerves, whatever. But when you say that and put it into the ether, I believe you.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Okay.
And you going?
Bye.
Okay.
See you.
Okay, I'm gonna clap that up.
Here's my thing. Norm, I don't love you anymore. Okay. Make room for somebody that does love me. Peace.
What?
Yeah.
That's a man thing.
Let me tell you because I'm too old.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's a man thing right there.
I'm too old.
Telling you.
I'm 51. I'm 51
Man,
years
go
old.
ahead with that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 51 years old. You know what I'm saying? Still got my health and you know, God willing and all of that. You know, it's like life is too short.
Yeah.
Life is too short to be around people that don't love you. So hear what I'm saying.
Say that.
Life is too short to be around people that don't love you. If you don't, you know, okay, what could I so horribly did that can cause you to say you don't love me anymore?
Yeah.
Or is it just something where you think the grass is greener on the other side? If you really think the grass is greener on the other side and you don't care for me, you don't love me no more, whatever, like make room for somebody that does.
I'm gonna clap that up, but I'm gonna also say, when you see, this is the thing. A lot of people equate what you just said, like grass being greener on the other side. A lot of people like to take the onus off of them that brought that other person to where they might be. You understand? Like, the thing is taking accountability.
Okay.
If you screw up and you screwed up 1,000,001 times, right? That 1,000,002nd time might be my it. Might be I'm done. You understand? So you play a part in that. So you have to take accountability for that. That's what I look at stuff differently.
I think when you say things like that, you have to be ready for the consequences. I'm a very loyal person and I'm very sweet, but don't take my kindness for weakness. Because like this brother just said, trust me. I'm gonna get myself together. You understand? I'm gonna get with God, do my chanting and my meditation. Oh, but did you think I'm gonna be by myself? Did you think that I was gonna be? I'm talking to ladies now.
Yeah.
Who sometimes mistake kindness and boredom for weakness.
Right.
Just because I am nice and I'm consistent and I tell you I love you and you're beautiful every day, you will definitely see the other side of midnight. Because like Norm always says, I too have another side. See, sometimes women want drama and they think that negative energy is drama.
Okay.
No, the is when I push. This is not no threat because I wasn't the one that left you.
Yeah.
But what I did was I chose to believe what you said when you say you didn't love me anymore. So, like the brother just said, get ready to see some stuff.
Okay.
Trust.
Yeah, my whole thing is, you know, and again, at my age now, and to be in a relationship now, I don't want love. I want unconditional love. And there's a difference.
There's a difference.
Yeah,
Clap it up, Mom.
there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And what does unconditional mean? Love me without no what?
Conditions.
No conditions.
And
preach, brother.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So it's
Preach.
like, know that you got flaws. Know that I got flaws. Know that you're not perfect. And that's where we start making the mistake to thinking that we are perfect. You know, well, I'm perfect. And this, no. You got imperfections. I got imperfections. The thing is just being able to tolerate each other's imperfections and say we gonna work together to improve each other, to better each other. You know what I'm saying? If you can't look at your mate and say that he's improving you or he's bettering you, there's
Roll
an
out.
issue. There's a problem, and vice versa. You know,
Yes.
so
Roll out.
I can honestly look at things I've learned from you know, my wife and vice versa. She learned things from me. So I mean, the whole thing is, I realize too, with every argument, I realize how much truth is in these arguments.
Amen. Clap that up.
How much truth is in these arguments,
Opposed to you just saying something
and
on
how
the spur.
and how much of
Yes.
I'm just trying to win the argument
Yes.
is there. You know what I'm saying? Some people argue to try to win the argument and see who's going to come on top instead of looking for the truth within the argument.
Yes.
And once you both realize the truths within the argument and you're able to work them out, then you work through it. But it shouldn't lessen the love. You feel me? Like, it shouldn't lessen the love, because these are just natural things that couples and people in relationship go through.
I'm a proponent, like General, of unconditional love. I believe in it. I believe that I should give it, and I believe that I should receive it. But for the ladies that are listening, men are literal. We are literal. Words have power and they have an effect. Your words denote your intention. Do not play games with a real man. You come up and running your mouth like that on a real man, you're going to get the consequences of us completely shutting off. I'm too old to play games, to chase you. I love you. I realize that I have flaws, and I realize that you have flaws. But this reality TV, immature stuff that you see on television, this la la land that you want to be into, what you're going to do is miss a good opportunity. Don't ever put a man in a corner, because when you put a man in a corner, a man is going to fight his way out of it. So I want you to understand the severity of your words. You need to pick and choose your words wisely. If you have a loving man but he's not perfect, understand the power and the ramifications of your mouth. We talk about emasculization. We make fun of that. We make fun of the strong black woman, etc., etc., etc. Let me tell you something. With everything that I have to fight, I don't got time for a traitor in my bed every day to be a decent human being. But what I'm not going to do is have somebody questionable by my side. No, not me. I'd rather be by myself.
Yeah. Because once I start to hear that, you know, my feelings change and all this, whatever like that. Yeah, let me tell you, life is too short, man. Ain't got time to waste. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, all right, you really, you don't love me, you don't care about me, then move over and make room for somebody that does.
So this is the thing.
And that's it's really that simple.
Is that
for me,
simple?
right? So I've been, guys, you know, married. We've been down this walk before. So I've been married a few times. And I remember being very tolerant and staying in something I shouldn't have. I was with someone for 10 years. I was married to him for 7. I shouldn't have stayed as long as I did when things were not going the way that I expected them to. He was content. You know, we were just roommates, to be honest. And I should have rolled out, but I stayed. And I say, for all of the people who stay just because, you're doing yourself a disservice, because especially when you're a certain age, we have less days on this earth than we have. And to put up with nonsense, and I know Norm always saying you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, but if you have patience of a saint, or just 95 is long, I-95, and once you get to the end of that, it eventually has to break off. How much patience are you supposed to keep with someone?
Jay, if you are legitimately not happy, then I support you.
But
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about silly women that make silly decisions and then want to come back because they don't want to hold themselves accountable to what they say. I believe you when you say it. So Jack, I hear what you're saying, but a lot of times women play games. They want to see where I am. Don't you?
I would never play that type of game.
I'm not talking about you.
No, I'm speaking in general.
But don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm speaking in general.
Don't play games with me. I'm reborn. I got a second chance at life. You with me or you against me? I'm just telling you.
I'm just speaking in general, not personally. I'm saying that, you know, I get you. And those are certain things that you do not play with. So if I tell someone that I don't love them anymore, know that I'm ready to stand by that and move the hell on.
Jay.
Period.
No doubt.
Some women don't believe that when they say it.
And we're going to read some comments.
Go ahead.
Let's start with Derek Green. Derek Green said, if your mate tells you they don't love you anymore, you should have already seen the signs.
Let me clap that up.
Yeah.
At this age, yes.
Christian Janae, shout out to Chrissy, was up. Literally, take him to the king. LOL.
Oh my
Paul Joseph Williams said there's a difference between loving someone and being in love with someone. I say that
we
all
know
the time,
that.
Paul.
This is true. Yes.
True indeed.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Kaz Minor. I would give her 2 choices. We work on the problem, or I work on her replacement.
That's what Norm said.
Okay. Listen, I'm going to clap that up for you because, hey, we as females believe that as well. Okay.
Replace trust.
Patricia Collins Roach. If my husband told me he don't love me no more, here's my response. Too damn bad. You stuck. He can't go. There is only one way out till death do us part.
Oh,
I feel you. I feel you. Just know that everything put on Facebook is recorded. If something happens to that
man, and they've been together 25 years.
You saying Soup shows death?
Yes.
Oh no, you ain't getting out this front door, Negro.
But you know what? I get what she's saying, and I understand that when you put in so much time.
Yes.
But if it's somewhat new and there are issues and problems that just cannot be worked out, why don't you save yourself years of headaches and put on your sneakers and run? That's all I gotta say. Run.
And on the other hand, I have been in a relationship with somebody that I was really into, and they came to me and said it was over, and I was like, bet, and then they wanted to come back.
I hope you told them no.
Stop. Come on now. But do you know how painful it was to love someone and kind of be rejected in that fashion?
Yeah.
But I'm going to cry on my soup and keep it pushing.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Watch your damn mouth.
No doubt.
Stop being so loose with the stuff that you say. Yo.
No doubt.
Okay.
Oh, Derek Green said 51. You still a youngster, Norm. Thanks, bruh.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else? Who else said something?
Joanne Esau. Be where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated or used.
I know that's right.
I like that.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Read that again. I'm
Said,
sorry.
be where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated or used.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna cut that up.
Rose Park Avenue said, "I will be done. You cannot undo that kind of honesty." Wow.
Yeah.
Be glad it's out, then move on.
Yes.
Clap that up.
Yes.
Facts. Thank you for telling me.
Juanita Karen Hartstown, she said, right, give me honesty. The truth may be hard to swallow, but the lies will destroy you.
Oh, my
so
God.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Y'all on
Well
it today.
she said, I can't even imagine my husband saying that to me. I don't like this topic.
Dig.
Sad face.
It's an uncomfortable topic.
It's very uncomfortable, but it's real.
No, it's real
I'm gonna
ish,
tell you
man.
what happened. I have a friend, and I just pray she's not watching. Let's just say she's been with someone over a decade and some change. While she put all her stuff in storage and moved out. And then he was helping her put the stuff in a moving truck. And she was like, oh, you're not coming. She packed up everything and she was out.
You know what?
Welcome, Yolanda Ward.
It's been a lot of that going around this early part of the summer.
I came home one day in my rebound relationship after the marriage fell. Came home with a moving truck outside of my apartment. This happened to me.
Oh.
I was like this. And then you know what else? Listen, no one wants to be rejected, and I'm not being cavalier with my feelings. But let me tell you something. If you don't want to be here, please go.
Did you see the signs?
Please, no.
There was no signs?
No. Wow. See, I literally came home from work, and she had. I was like, next day. So I don't want to be like Norm. I'm macho man. I don't got no feelings.
No.
Let me tell you something. Me and my feelings. I would rather you leave. Don't stay if you don't want to be around me.
Because it's going to be miserable.
It's going to be miserable. So my fear of being alone is less than the truth.
Yeah.
I want the truth. Yeah. And if you got the unmitigated audacity to move into my crib, change all my stuff around, change all my life around. No, for real. I got to take care of you and your grandkids. And then I come home one day and you gone?
Wow.
Thank you. Because I'm not a physical person. But that's enough to drive a man to cowabunga on your head, yo.
Cowabunga.
All right, let me read this comment. So Barb says, a lot of people don't even understand that word love. And it comes along with the fact that some don't love themselves enough to truly love someone else.
Wow.
Respect.
Yeah, I'm going to have to clap that up.
Yep.
Wow. I'm only going to hit the clap button because I'm over here because I don't believe that.
Wow.
Because this is the thing that disturbs me. When people think that just because you might break something off or break up, you don't and move on, you don't love yourself, you have low self-esteem. No, I have high self-esteem. That's why I'm getting the hell up out of here, because you're bringing me down.
No, but you know what? I get what she's saying. Some people, if you don't love yourself, right? So if you got low self-esteem or whatever the case may be, right? And then you're so used to somebody playing you out and using you.
Okay,
and
if you put it that way.
And then once you get real love,
no,
you don't know how to recognize it.
Well, thank you for explaining it that
You
way.
don't know how to respect it.
Okay, thank you for explaining it that way. Because I didn't get the other way, but that makes sense. I see what you're saying.
Oh my
So
God.
yes,
Can't even
sorry,
recognize it.
I will
You
clap
know
that
how
up
to
hard.
handle
Okay, now that it was like
before you go to Mexico,
I need
boy.
dictionary breakdowns. So for me, that was a dictionary breakdown, and I appreciate that because I just didn't get it. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, thank you.
There are people that are immature,
and
do not know what love is, and like the brother, I got to reiterate, there are women out here that feel like if you're not being abusive and stirring the pot up, a lot of women, Jay,
you're not a drama causer.
You're not a drama causer, right? They don't like consistency.
Okay.
Newsflash. Life is boring and it's hard.
Say that word again.
Consistency. Life is boring and it's hard and it's tough.
Yeah.
Okay? I need you to grow up, put your big girl pants on, and understand, right, that the grind is real. This is not television. You're not 25 years old. I'm not some dude with the motorcycle and the drug dealer and the dude in the club. I work for a living. Matter of fact, I work 2 or 3 jobs. A lot of times women feel like if they don't have this negative energy around, you understand? Jackie,
you looking for excitement?
No, I'm listening.
You looking for excitement? Go to Great Invention.
They pass up good women and create dogs.
Create
dogs. And you wonder why we get a little harsh and a little stern.
Okay.
Even though it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Sometimes I got to give you the sternness, yo, because I don't got time for that.
When a guy talk to me recklessly, that's a hell no and a flag, and I'm out. Because you can always come to me. Like I said, I'm going to be your homie, lover, or friend. You could come to me and talk to me. But when you start talking to me,
I agree, Jay.
In a disrespectful manner,
I agree.
I have to sever ties because I'm not a kid. We are adults. We should be able to effectively communicate without you feeling you have to down me to make yourself feel better. I'm out.
Agreed. Clap yourself.
I feel you.
I'm out.
I feel you on that.
Clap yourself.
Goodbye.
And there's an old saying that goes, because we were saying it earlier about, oh, I'm bored, I'm this. When I hear a woman say, oh, I'm bored or whatever, and she went on and did some foul
shenanigans.
Shenanigans. There's a saying that goes,
I did it because I wanted to, damn it.
There's a saying that goes, a bored woman should never have a dirty house.
Okay.
Think about it.
Because there's always stuff for her to do in the house.
There's always something for you to do.
I agree with that, brother.
Within your home.
Within your
relationship.
Within your relationship.
Within
so
your
you
house
get it?
Yeah.
A bored woman should never have a dirty house.
I like that.
So that could mean literally or figuratively.
I get you.
Feel me?
I understand. Great point.
And can I say something else?
Yeah.
Can I say something else? Man or a woman. Man or a woman. So I prefaced it with that statement before y'all get all bent out of shape. If you got horse tendencies, don't be in a relationship. Right? If you feel like because you're bored, what you're going to do is break the bonds of our relationship and go have sex with somebody else, do me a favor. Don't be with me. I'm not judging you.
Yeah.
It's male hoes and it's female hoes. But if you're not mature enough, if this is not your thing, why would you subject me to? Because I come with kids, baggage, and so do you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fall in love with your kids. I'm doing all this other stuff for you, and you with the next man, bruh. You playing with some dangerous dynamite.
Wow.
Watch yourself.
Yeah. True indeed.
Wrap that up.
True indeed. Let's read some comments. So y'all can go ahead and start rocking out.
Kaz Minor, call the guy that she's been seeing and tell him that he can't bring her back.
Exactly.
Tina Thomas Scott, good morning. Okay, good morning. Wendy Chef Johnson.
Hey, Wendy.
Words can often cause the death of a relationship. Yes. As a couple, you should be able to discuss any and everything respectfully. Not that arguments won't occur, but don't hit below the belt. Don't bait your partner by saying hateful things you don't really mean and then wonder why the temperature in your relationship has turned cold. Now, if you no longer want to stay, leave. How many people say, hey, clap that up. Do you know how many people say hateful things?
That was profound.
Because that's all they know how to do? I don't live my life like that no more.
Like that.
No. Words hurt.
Let me tell you.
Words hurt.
Let me tell you.
And when we want to, me and my wife both, we got a sharp tongue, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we gotta roll back and fall back and be like, I didn't mean to say it like that. I didn't mean to say it like that, whatever, like that. And it's funny. And once we start realizing things that we do, then the arguments are far and few in between. You know what I'm saying? They start getting further apart, like less and less arguments and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta be honest with yourself, because Jack, I know you got a slick mouth too.
Let me say this. I can speak for myself. I'm a Taurus.
You got a slick mouth.
Trust me.
I want to go on
Let me
that
tell
one.
you
Soups,
something.
you got a slick mouth.
First of all, let me just say this.
Woo, you got
if
slick
you're
mouth.
my
very
mate,
much so.
let me just check you for a
Norm,
second.
you got slick mouth.
Very much so.
As my mate, I'm never ever going to hit below the belt. I learned that in therapy. So as my mate, I'm gonna take it easy on you, because you're not just some regular random dude in the street. All right, that's me. I'm from Newark, and yes, I do have a slick mouth. But if you're my mate, I'm going to take it easy on you. All right. If you're my mate,
levels to this.
All right, now, because I know I'm gonna have to eat those words, and I know words hurt. I've been in physically abusive relationships and verbal abusive relationships, and I know what it can do to somebody. My thing is, never embarrass me on the street. When you talk to me in a reckless manner outside of the home, because in the house we can yell and scream, fight all day, but when we get outside and you disrespect me in the street, it's over. It's a wrap.
I think that.
Yes.
I think that as a male with a slick mouth, from East Orange and Queens, listen, words have power, and I've hurt a lot of people with my mouth. I've gotten into a lot of trouble with that. I know how powerful it is. Why would I take someone that I love? That's sick on my part.
See the word he used?
That's sick.
Weapon.
Why would I take my weapon and go against the woman that I love to tear her down as though she's not torn down enough in this society, just trying to be a decent human being? I gotta grow up and keep my cool. It doesn't mean that I'm weak or whatever, but if you start doing that to me, like you, I'm out. I'm not, look, I done been to the physical route, in jail, locked up, all kind of foolishness. You know, locked out of the locked out of the house, baseball bat to the car, evicted, police every Friday.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who want to live like that?
But what role did I play with my mouth, Norm?
Yeah.
A big role.
This is what I was talking about. Accountability.
And I'm reaping my own mouth.
So
no boo-hoo for me.
Yes. Now, one thing I will admit, I've gotten a lot calmer. Anybody ever know me knowing I wasn't crazy with it, or you know what I'm saying? I've never been. But if you turn that switch on, it's a wrap.
Right. Quick for the switch.
You know what I'm saying? You turn that switch, I'm calm, I'm easygoing, laid back dude, you know, to a point until you turn that switch on. Now, when that switch is on, I fight hard to try to turn it off. You know, like when the Hawk knows he's turning into the Hawk.
Yes.
You know, he's turning green. He's trying to calm it down.
Yes.
Whatever like that. That's the battle. That's the battle sometimes. But I'm telling you, as I've gotten older, wisdom kicks in. And you realize like
I can say some stuff that'll really mess up your day.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fall back.
You got that, Jay. You got it. Yeah. I'm out.
Yep. But I'm gonna fall back.
You got it.
And this what has to happen.
Like I could ruin your day.
Yes. This has to happen as we get older. We have to start thinking about the other person. See, when maturity kicks in, this is when you start thinking about the other person and not yourself as much.
Instead of being selfish, you become
selfless.
Absolutely.
So it's more about you
than
it is me.
Yes.
And I don't want to ruin your day today. I'm going to be easy, and I'm going to bite my tongue and walk on eggshells just to make peace. But like I said, even 95 have an ending. And when it gets to the point where you're disrespectful and it's to levels that you've never seen before, it's only gonna get worse. I say get out.
The beginning of wisdom is giving someone else as much time as you give yourself.
Yes.
Okay. But really, most of your time should be spent in the service of others.
Okay.
If it's not, go ahead back and check. Real talk.
Like
that whole selfish, immature, the world is full. I don't have, like Norm said, I don't have time for that. When I look at you and I check you out, I'm checking to see. And if you're selfish, I'm gone. I'm not gonna waste my time.
Right.
People are dying. People don't got nothing to eat. You know what I mean? Children is all messed up in the game. Let me use this weapon to protect and defend them, not on your silly ass.
Right.
Stupid.
So I was just, when I thought about it, I just was thinking, because we tolerate a lot of things. Even as we get older, our patience get
less.
At some points we're a certain age, we want to deal with this, we want to deal with that, and then go ahead and read it. Go ahead.
No.
Oh, we want to deal with this. We don't want to deal with that, but we're afraid too. We're afraid to start over. A lot of us.
Joyce
we're afraid.
Berry,
Yeah.
You have to talk out your issue. You cannot walk on eggshells forever.
That's true.
While I agree
Okay.
with the sister, but with respect and with love.
Okay.
Because you can be destructive or constructive, and we know that it's easy to destroy.
Yeah.
I don't want you to walk around eggshells.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to tear down and have negative intention towards your mate.
I actually agree with Joyce. I can't be in a relationship where I feel as though I got to walk on eggshells. Where I got to watch what's especially if you're my wife.
Yeah.
If you're my mate.
Yeah.
And,
Then you should know how that person is.
And my whole thing is,
know
look,
what you're dealing with.
babe, this is how I'm feeling right now.
This
This is what bothers me.
I gotta agree with you.
This is what I'm dealing with right now. So I need you to understand this. I do not like when you do such and such. These are the conversations you should have with your mate to avoid bigger problems.
Yeah.
That's straight up honesty right when you see the problem. Not let it fester and build up inside
That's
you,
my problem.
and then you just blow up.
You be
like,
tick boom.
wow. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the worst. That's
I'm
the
like
worst.
that though.
Deal with it head on.
I'm that person.
Jay, before you go in, check out Soups.
I agree with you, Joyce.
No, I'm not going in.
Okay,
I'm not. Go ahead.
check out Soups. It is important to express those things in a way that the person can receive it. Sometimes you just have to say it, but the way you do it will make the difference on whether it builds or breaks down the relationship.
True indeed.
Thank you.
Well said.
Thank you, and
Well
that's coming
said.
from a fellow Torian. Thank
Joyce
you.
Berry, if you cannot talk to your other half, who do you have?
Yes.
This is true.
Yeah. Just say it. And see, sometimes you bite your tongue in a relationship because you worrying about like, how they gonna react to the situation. And no, you can't worry about the reaction as long as look. A lot of times, mature people respect transparency.
Yeah.
Mature people respect transparency. This is just love. This is just how I'm feeling. I ain't trying to hurt you by saying this, but you should stop doing this, blah, 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 because this is causing that and it's causing that. You have to let the person know how you truly feel ahead of time. I'm telling you.
Sometimes I could be brutally honest, and I'm gonna tell you when I can be brutally honest. When I'm fed up, and I let stuff, like Norm says, fester, and then I just be like, well, let me tell you why X, Y, Z, and at that point, I give 0, and that's not good. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I got what you're saying.
I give 0.
You know, I want to add on to that. When I joined the crew and I joined you guys, I didn't know that this was a truth zone. Listen to me. And I did not know that you guys were as brutally honest as I am. Because I come from like, I have to restrain myself from saying my truth.
Be free.
Huh?
Be free,
Well,
butterfly.
one day I said some backward shit on the air. Huh? I said some backward shit on the air. And these jokers put me in the corner. You dig what I'm saying? And some truth was told. So if I'm that way with my radio family, I got to have that with my wife.
Yeah. I'm
like I'm too old to be holding shit in, not apologizing,
like,
not address.
Why you don't kiss me no more? Like, you get me?
No,
let me tell you why.
So
here's a stick of gum.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Woo, handle your pits.
Yeah,
like,
real.
But what I'm saying is, it's funny, right?
Me and my wife tell each other, wash your ass. Yeah, you wash your ass.
It's
too.
funny, right?
That's true.
When I leave here, I gotta go to another job where it's the exact opposite.
You can't be
where it's about
so you
lying.
Find,
can't be who
Do
you truly are.
Yeah.
So because I don't want to lie, I stay quiet.
And that's the best
so as
thing
I
you
drive
should do.
from the studio, I gotta shift gears.
Keep your job.
With listen. With racism, the lie of racism.
Yeah.
Like I'm supposed to act like it don't exist. Supposed to act like
we're all equal.
No. That I didn't get that promotion because you gave it to some. Right.
Yeah.
So going from you guys to that.
Yeah.
So I'ma hold my tongue with my wife. No.
Yeah.
You knew who I was, like Norm said. You know how I am. If you can't deal with it, let's not be together. So yes, I so agree with Norm. You gotta tell each other the truth. Like the reason that the show works is because we tell each other the truth.
Yeah.
It ain't like, I agree with you, Norm. No, we be disagreeing, right?
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's what makes the show work.
So I'm gonna say this for me, because I definitely learned how to be brutally honest. I was if my mom was here, she would tell you I was so passive.
I refuse to believe you. I don't believe that about you, Jay.
Put it inside the chat. I
don't believe
passive for myself.
I don't believe you.
Well,
I don't know.
believe what you.
Because you are not passive.
I'm mature now. I was a different person back then, so y'all didn't know me back then.
You tell the truth all the time.
I was different. No, I was different. I would let people say what they want, walk all over me.
I used to be like that too.
So I was different. But as I got older, I'm like, hey, ain't nobody looking out for me. I need to look out for myself. I need to start telling people how I truly feel. Because people are walking all over me. They taking my kindness for weakness. Okay, so wait 1 second. Let me finish. So I say all that to say, I've had guys run over top of me. Oh, wow. All right. I didn't see the signs, but I saw the signs. I ignored them. When a joker comes to you and don't tell you the truth immediately, like if I meet someone and they have an interest in me, oh, that's sweet, I'm married. Right from the door. But if you come, I'm single, you come to me and you're still married and you don't tell me,
that's a problem.
That's your character.
Yes, I agree.
That's your character.
I agree.
That's who the F you are.
Yes,
and
yes.
I don't see the signs
Yep.
or I ignore the signs. That's my bad when everything goes to pot.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So you have to take accountability for the stuff that you allow somebody else to do to you.
So guys,
It's not always somebody else's fault.
Guys, start doing this. Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Hey.
I hate you.
Let's walk around like this. Hey, how you doing? Just touch your face. Just
How you
touch your
doing?
face.
This guy asked me.
And she goes, hey, back. You in, fellas.
I hate you.
Listen.
This guy said to me, he said, how you doing? What's your name? I said, married.
Listen.
That's what I did.
Listen. Smooth, laid back truth. Sexy truth. Lunatic truth.
Lunatic truth. I like that.
Another smooth, laid back. Come to BKS1. Whatever way you need to hear the truth. Whatever way you need to hear the truth, son.
You gonna get it.
You gonna get it.
You gonna get it.
You will not be deceived when you walk in these doors.
Let me tell you, I am Shirley Bradley's child. My mother is brutally honest, especially at 88 years old.
Oh, God.
She is brutally honest. Do not come to the house. She'll tell somebody in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, well, babe, we didn't tell you to come over because you only bring like 2 pieces of chicken every time we have a function, and that's why we didn't ask you this time.
I think you're lying.
Be like this.
Are you serious? You put Mom Dukes on blast.
No, Mom put herself on blast.
Mom's is brutally honest.
At least know I'm a little laid back with it. Damn.
When I was dating random chicks, where I bring a chick over to the crib or whatever like that, and my mother would be like, yeah, okay, honey, yeah, all right. Don't try to get too friendly with me just yet. Let me get to know you a little bit. That's my mother.
Jay. That's why my kids say don't embarrass me.
Listen.
So then I struck my gray hairs on the thing.
And then they know that you're getting ready to bring it.
What?
Listen.
What?
Okay. True story.
Oh my God.
Story. This is
don't embarrass me, Dad.
This is brutal honesty. My son had a scare. Some girl said she was
right
and had the baby. Right. I promise y'all, my right hand of God. I was very angry. I was like, at the time, I think my son was 21.
Right.
Like, boy, really? So I go and look at the baby. I hold the baby.
No,
and my daughter, my 2 daughters was there.
Ain't your baby.
I did just like this. I said, I said, she ain't yours. And he said, their mouths fell. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you.
My mother did that.
Let me tell you.
No.
First of all, okay, y'all can laugh if y'all want. Family,
No.
we family, right?
Come on,
we
bring
got a
it.
pinky toe.
Bring it.
My pinky toe is like kind of turned, right? So I call it my little monkey toe. It's turned. If that baby don't have that ain't your baby, son. And guess what? He did a test. It came up 99.99.9999. He was not the father.
Wow.
They was hot with me though.
You are not the daddy.
They was hot with me because I was brutally honest. It's your baby.
There's a picture of my family in my apartment on my award wall, right? The woman that brought me to Buddhism, I love her to death though. She goes, your uncle and your daddy got 2 different baby daddies.
I'm sorry, what? Say that again.
She looked at my grandmother with both her sons
and said they got 2 different fathers.
Now, one is light skinned, one is dark skinned, but that's not why.
Okay.
Because it happens to be true. Then she looked at another member of my family who was was in the same. This wasn't old folk. This wasn't old. She's my age.
She just looked at the picture like,
she's a mother.
Something right.
Then my uncle was with his wife in the same picture.
Oh my God.
Damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
But anyway, the point I'm saying is this.
We get it.
God bless the dead. They both mothers. Mothers, no. You understand?
I'm only about to pee on myself.
And I reserve the right as a father
to know.
Yeah, like my grandfather, like, come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Swab that mouth.
Come here, boy. Let me tell you something. The hens was out of the hen house. You know how they always say them southern sayings? The hens was out of the hen house when the fox and the hound was playing.
Wow.
Yo.
Yeah, we know. Brutally honest. Brutal. I mean, brutal. Wow. Brutal.
Don't make me take care of a kid that ain't mine.
Let's read some comments.
Go ahead, Will. Because you can see him over there.
Okay. Leviticus Rudolph. Thank you, fam. Leviticus. I'm sorry. Leviticus.
Put them glasses on.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, fam, for the show and the platform. Needed across the country and industry and helping others on various different levels. Love y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Julius Gray. If you don't want the God's honest truth, don't ask me.
True indeed.
Soups. Lord, Jay.
and Joyce Berry.
Joyce Berry. Why do you have to be brutally honest? Just be honest. Just be you. So not let people take you out of who you are. I think that people
get it, respect that.
But if I may, I think that a lot of people think honesty is brutal.
Yeah,
when it's just honest.
It's just facts.
I think a lot of Jay, you lying to yourself. How am I gonna make you feel when I tell you the truth?
Tell me.
You don't even tell yourself the truth.
Please.
So of course I'm offensive to you.
Please tell me the truth.
I was honest to somebody one time because they asked me questions, and I was honest. And then the person goes to me, "Why are you putting me down?"
What?
I said, "You asked me a question.
If you ain't ready for the answer, then don't."
All right. So now let me sugarcoat it.
It's your fault.
So now let me sugarcoat it. Okay.
Now they mad at you because they asked you a question. I always tell people, and this is, listen, if you don't want to know the truth, please do not ask me because I'm going to tell you, because I would hope that as my friend, my lover, whoever, whatever category you fit in, whatever role you play in my life, please tell me the truth. My sister tells me she be like, but A, she calls me A. She be like, but A, let me tell you. You were effed up. And I'll tell her, I'll be like, but Feb, you was effed up for saying that. I'm like, people ain't gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you, that was effed up.
Listen.
And she'd be like, I know, but if my sister could make me feel bad, that means I need to check something in me. You understand? So I'm not that cold-hearted with ice in my veins. Tell me the truth, and I'm a reciprocate.
Let me tell you about my boss.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about my boss.
And then we gotta move on.
If you take his glasses off and tip his hat,
oh, you talking about me?
Hell yeah, I'm talking about
you. Like do what?
Friday shenanigans.
When he start rubbing his chin.
If Norm take his glasses off, tip his hat up, and rub his nose.
It's serious.
It's about to go down.
I don't really know where you going with this. But we're gonna talk after the show.
I cannot with this Friday shenanigans.
You ever see Norm tip his hat up and he rubs the victim's nose?
Well, he'd be like, no, no. Give me those. I can't rock with that.
He'd be like, whoa.
But you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah, he had to throw me out. And he put his little... He just repeated. Whoa, 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 whoa.
But hear me out.
Whoa. Oh, he might be like, see tomorrow. He go. See tomorrow, woo. See tomorrow. See tomorrow, woo. Tomorrow's a better day.
Soup says, no, sometimes it's brutal because it can come, it
cut like a knife.
It can be done when you are frustrated, and your frustration delivers it with a blow, not necessarily.
She's right.
Point across.
She's right.
Yeah.
You are 100% correct.
I agree,
you are right. Yeah. If you're fed up and you're at that point where people should know better and do better, and they don't, and you just wig out. 100% correct.
Soups.
Yes.
The general. He got you, Norm. Norm, tip his head up. You messed up. I'm like, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, Norm. God damn it, please.
Christian Janae, hey Chrissy. Oh my God. Chrissy said, I'm not sugarcoating ish. If you get mad, then stay mad. And don't sugarcoat anything for me. Keep it real. Exactly.
I love that.
Exactly.
Thank you for
That's
that.
the woman I could get with.
I love that.
That's the type of woman I like.
Exactly.
Wow.
No doubt. Well, look, we had a great show. Shout out to our guests.
Yes, it was a short week for us in
Sharon,
here.
Lady T. Levy.
Yes, you got her last name correct.
Yes. So we want to thank everybody for joining in on the Man Cave Morning Show and Black Coffee with Miss Glow.
See if he tips his head up.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not, bro.
Look.
Bro, I see you.
Woo.
And when he do this.
Sponsors, woo. Sponsors. Must you curse so much? You messing with the money, man.
Yo, if y'all rewind the show, if y'all rewind today's show, right? So before we properly introduced our guest, he was like with the jokes, ass, this, that, ass, whatever, like that. Whatever. I was like looking at him like
we live, right?
The money, woo. The money.
Bruh, we got company today. We got company today.
Don't be
bruh.
you today.
Y'all didn't see me look at him. Go back and watch the show because I'm sitting here like,
don't be you today.
We're
live and on the air.
And then I saw Soups in my head shaking her head like Norm, get your boy. No, Soups was shaking her head when she was looking at the beginning of the show.
She'd be like, I don't know.
Like, Norm, get your boy. Like, yo, we got a guest on, bruh. Enough with the this and that.
Why, I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Julius Gray said, enjoy your vacation, Norm.
Yo, respect. You deserve it.
Yes, you deserve it.
I will see y'all after this week.
Yes.
Dig it. Enjoy.
I will be back.
We love you all.
We shall return.
I'll be in Cabo. My wife is mad at me because I don't want to do none of the like excursion stuff. I don't do zip lining. I don't do.
Stay away from the boats.
I don't do parasailing. Anything where you put me in the air. I really don't do planes, but I got to get to Mexico.
Can you swim?
Unless they got that teleporter ready.
You can't swim, can you?
Can you
what
swim?
black man can swim? What the hell are you talking about?
So my thing is, this is what I do on vacation.
Black man can swim.
Sit back with a drink in your hand.
I lay on the sun. I have a drink in my hand. If we do make it to the bedroom, I try to get a little something. I try to find if they got shows.
Women, listen to the man.
I do the booze cruise. I'm just being honest. I do the ATVs.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I rocked out.
Nice.
I do the ATVs and all that.
That's what's up.
Anything that's in the air. All this jumping out of
I always said that God wanted us to be birds, he would have gave us wings.
Yeah, parasailing.
Paragliding.
Ain't nobody doing that.
I'm not even doing the jet skis no more because I've seen somebody top over and flip up and the jet ski landed.
Listen, you ever hit that water? It's like hitting concrete.
Landed on them.
Let me tell you,
I
don't play around.
At speed, yeah.
I don't play around in water. I can swim, but I can drown a lot faster. No, thank you. We want you to come back here safe. Okay,
Yes.
All right. So remember, guys, it's never about us.
It's always about you.
Because you are
the next best kept secret. Thank you. Love you all. God bless you all.
Bang, bang, bang,
Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to
sure.
my man DJ Okie on the check-in. Big shout out to Ruthie Boyd on the check-in. Chrissy, I won't be here, but have a great show. I will see y'all in 2 weeks.
Dig it. Respect.
Peace, love, and blessings.
All right.
And what you playing, Jay? Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's the Man Cave Morning Show.
with black coffee in the morning. Miss Glow. Miss Glow. It's the Man Cave Morning Show. And on Freaking Fridays, it's with Miss Glow.
Production values, man. Production values.
Y'all have a great weekend.
Peace.
And you're on BKS1 Radio.
It's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouzet.
I'm paying you later.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming on. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1